consistency. Just told me to stay the course, understand that, there's another level I can take it to, and, to this day, I'm super grateful for that.
What was that you needed to show or needed to do to take it to that next level?
Yeah, just, be more physical, my physicality, play a little bit harder. But I think the biggest thing was just, finish my blogs, show the coaches around the country, how nasty I could be, things like that.
Was that like for you? You're just like a generally nice guy.
Yeah, I feel like I've always been just a laid-back, chill kind of guy. So that hasn't really been my nature, but just something I kind of had to grow into over time.
Jordan, KJ has a lot of confidence in you as a wakeboarder. Yeah, is that? I said, are you sure about that?
Nah, well, I think one of the only reasons KJ can get up on the wakeboard is because he's 250. All right, I'm 310 pounds, so it probably is a little bit harder for me, but I'm going to try to get it by the time the season starts. So.
But he did say Jackson Carmen could do it, right?
Jackson could. Jackson's also, he's done it a lot. He's more experienced than I am, so I just need a little bit more experience, and we're going to get there.
But you're not really a thrill seeker anyway, right? You're not the roller coaster guy either, right?
Oh, no, I'm not a fan of roller coasters.
Yeah, I get you. I'm with you.
What can we expect to see this season from the Tigers?
I think a group who loves to play football, a physical group, a nasty group, and just a group who, plays with a lot of passion. I know we got a bunch of older guys and a bunch of people who knows what it takes to get back to the NCAA championship and to the playoffs, and knows, that we want to go there. And, I think this will be a special year for us. I'm super excited, and I think you just see a group who loves to play the game and who loves each other.
There's somebody on the offensive line or just offense in general that by season's end, Clemson fans are going to be like, hey, that's a new name that we didn't know before?
I think a lot of people kind of sleep on Kobe Pace, in my opinion. Kobe Pace is a worker. He works his tail. He's super strong. He's fast, athletic. So I think by the end of the season, I think a lot of people will take more notice on who Kobe Pace is.
Do you think Walker is kind of in line for, he played well last year, but do you think there's another level for him?
Yeah, absolutely. Walker, he's put on some weight. He's gotten bigger. He's about 310 now, which is good. But, Walker he cares so much about, Clemson, about football. He wants to be successful. So I think this will be a tremendous year for Walker. I'm super excited for him.
And then Mitchell Mays, it seems like the past couple of seasons we've been asking, what's the next step for Mitchell? We've been hearing consistency, just going out there and being confident in doing it. Is that the same thing this year? Or do you see Mitchell?
Mitchell 100%. Love Mitchell to death. He's my roommate. But, I think Mitchell just has to be more consistent. I genuinely do. Mitchell, he'll have spurts where, he'll play some really good ball, and then he'll have spurts where he's not playing as good. So I think if Mitchell can just be consistent and show up each and every day and put it together, that'll just, help us even more.
Jordan, how much of a challenge was it having musical centers, if you will, last season? Obviously that's a center position so important for communication along the line. And how effectively do you think Will did to that end in the spring and going forward?
Yeah, I know it's tough getting all 5 guys on the same page. That's never been an easy job, but having multiple centers, people have different terminologies, calls are different, people, one might know more than the others, so different things like that. It was really tough for us last season, but Will Putnam's done a great job, as I knew he would. He loves football, he loves to play, he always wants to be good, he's super competitive, and he did really good at center. There's a couple bad snaps here and there, but as an offensive lineman, if you aren't noticeable, that means you're doing a good job. And Will wasn't noticeable this spring, so I'm super excited for Will, and I know he'll do a good job at center.
What are some of the things that went into your decision to come back next season?
Yeah, I definitely personally wanted to improve on some things, to help me in the NFL, but just talking with guys like KJ, Xavier Thomas, who had the opportunity to leave and still decided to come back. We felt like there was more on the table for us. Last season was a down year, in a lot of people's eyes and in our eyes as well. But we know how good we can be with this team. We knew the pieces we had coming in as freshmen, we knew the pieces we had coming back, and I think we just wanted to do something special, and I really do think we have the opportunity to do that.
As one of the biggest team leaders, what did you say about this team, the fact that you didn't have a single player transfer out since last season?
Yeah, that just shows how committed guys in. I know, you hear Coach Sweeney say it all the time, being all in, but we have an all-in team. You don't in college football today, you see people transferring each and every day, and to see guys want to stick around at Clemson, like take for instance our defensive end room. There's 4 guys, Justin, KJ, Miles, and XT, who can go play anywhere else in the country, and for them to want to stay here and compete against each other every day speaks volume.
After that perceived down year, do you guys pay attention to what's being said outside of the Reeves complex to kind of create that extra tip?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely hear it, but we try to, not listen to outside noise and keep our focus on, what we think inside the building. I think that's been the biggest thing, is kind of focus on, what we think inside the building. And, at the end of the day, a lot of people think, 10 wins is a down season, which we didn't meet our expectation, but, considering a lot of the injuries and everything that happened last season, and starting out 4-3 and finishing 10-3, it's special. And, there's a lot of other teams around the country who might not have finished that way. And that tells you, what kind of coach we have, and what kind of players we have, and, just the program that we have.